The following changes have occurred over the past 24 hours. In the Kharkov direction, the units of the North Group continue to put pressure. In the Semenovka area, assault groups are fighting in the forest southwest of this village. A little bit of promotion is added. The enemy is mostly on the defensive. The Ukrainian command deployed Special Operations Forces units to deter the onslaught. This is not the first time that the military has destroyed enemy special forces. In addition to this area, Russian troops are clearing positions from the Ukrainian armed forces in the forest near Staritsa. Operators, gunners, and aircraft are constantly working in support of the infantry along the entire front line. On the territory of the near rear, the processing of Ukrainian forces in Kutovka began to be regularly recorded. The day before yesterday, a video appeared in which intelligence found an ammunition depot and a camouflaged M113 armored personnel carrier. Drone operators destroyed equipment and a warehouse. The drones captured the moments of defeat. In a video posted today, an enemy temporary deployment point was identified on the same street, just to the west. Not only the operators worked, but also the Tornado S crew. The event of one of the two hits is shown. The targets under consideration were hit approximately 14 kilometers from the line of contact. The enemy may use this point as a transit base for delivering reinforcements through Yurchenkovo to the front line. Work continues east of Volchansk with the aim of further liberating the Volchansk farms and acquiring the Vershina tract. In its northern part, 3 Fab 500s were dropped by enemy personnel. The warriors are just advancing from the north side. To the east, in the area from Volchansk farms to Varvarovka, the enemy is also being processed north of the Volchya River. In this event, reconnaissance detected an accumulation of armed forces personnel in the forest area. The pilots covered them with 4 half-ton Fabs. The footage shows a nearby forest belt on which the state border is set. A preliminary measure is being taken to prevent enemy groups from entering this part of the Belgorod region, where the Ukrainian armed forces are also suffering additional losses. On the Kutna sector of the front, the soldiers are also moving forward. After entering Chuganovka, the motorized infantry of the 83rd and 344th Regiments broke the Ukrainian forces during fierce fighting, where they eventually liberated the village. The northern section of the road from the automobile checkpoint to Chuganovka is also coming under Russian control. The warrior develops an offensive along the main road that runs through the White Well. Over the past day, enemy casualties exceeded 110 personnel in the Kharkiv direction in the North Group's area of responsibility. 11 UAV control points were destroyed. Fighting continues on the outskirts of Borova. Fresh visual data appeared in Borovskaya Andreevka. In the center of the village, the Ukrainian Troika was returning to the building. They came in from the north side. Russian operators from copters threw grenades at the enemy's position. There was previously a sign of the absence of the Russian military in this place. Additionally, the line of contact returns back. To the north, in the central part of Bogoslavka, the enemy indicated the presence of the Russian side. The FPV drone hit the building. The designation of the warriors has been recorded on this site more than once. After that, the enemy was subsequently closer to the front line. The Russian side will also use the tactics of infiltration of assault groups with the aim of subsequently liberating the point. Additional information is expected. To the north, in the area of Stepovaya Novosilovka, the presence of Ukrainian forces is also indicated. The M100 crew used drone adjustments to hit the Ukrainian armed forces position at the site of the destroyed bridge. According to the description, there was a UAV control point. A small clarification is being made. Russian troops continue to put pressure on the Slavyansk direction. Today, the motorized infantry of the 85th Brigade showed footage with Russian flags. They identified themselves as being on the territory of Bondanovo. Also, according to the description, this item has been completely cleared. The entire village, including Kromovka, is under the control of the Russian side. South of Vasyukovka, the front line is leveling off in a positive direction. The control zone is also expanding in Nikiforovka. The gunners continue to process the Ukrainian armed forces near and at a distance. In the above example, near the Sorocheva forest, the cannon artillery crew destroyed the enemy's shelter with shots. This forest plantation connects the Sorochi forest and the Babachi forest. Babachi is completely controlled by the Russian side. The conditions are being prepared before the assault, especially since this place is located on an elevated territory. Fighting remains active in the Guli Pole sector of the front. In the area of Zaleznichny, fighters are pushing through enemy positions on the territory of the settlement itself. The APU is resisting with drones of a striking type. Further south, the Russian side continues to level the front line. The controlled territory is expanding from the southeastern side. The soldiers are promoted by the gunners. A UAV control point was identified in the western part of the urban-type settlement. Hyacinth's calculation hit him with a shot. The APU's process of using grenade-throwing drones has been disrupted. In this sector of the front, the enemy is not on the defensive. Over the past day, in the area of responsibility of the Vostok Group, the losses of the armed forces of Ukraine amounted to up to 2 companies of personnel. The Russian side continues to move in a westerly direction. The fighting continues.